some sad news. Stu is not here today. His sister passed away a couple of days ago. So Stu and the family, our thoughts are with you. Stu is not here. Hopefully he will be with us though on Thursday. But MT, it's good to see you again. Normally we're here doing Summer League, but here we are doing NBA scrimmages before it starts for real on Thursday.
I'm so excited to be here, building back the field, and I'm here for the NBA Finals. So good to have basketball back.
And for the Lakers, they're coming off of a nice showing. The other
All right, Wizards,
in scrimmage number 2.
Lakers.
And Washington with the first possession and underneath.
What's going on? What's good?
Junior, who was born in raised in Las Vegas, and here comes
Yo, can you hear the audio?
KCP, who played well the other morning.
KCP shooting 77%.
Yeah, the audio. I try to turn it up as loud as I can.
Bill Chandler used to shoot at that percentage.
I don't know if the audio, you can hear it.
There's AD. MT is the 27-year-old who's the leading Lakers scorer this year. Got poked in the eye after a very good first quarter. He's not playing. Neither is LBJ.
All right, good.
Markieff, though, on the floor for the first
I
time.
thought the audio was loud. The last time I did it live, the audio was a little more loud.
And it's
The score is 2-0 so far.
Thomas Bryant. And there is LeBron.
LeBron's here, but I don't think he's playing.
7 assists, 2 rebounds in just 25 minutes.
Man, they're really taking the day off today, I
That's
guess.
not news. The news would have been if you did do that.
The 4-time.
Oh, man, LeBron taking the break
Of
today.
course, we'll be breaking a bunch of things down here this afternoon. Underneath.
So you got the Laker bench warmers pretty much out.
Is protecting the rim.
Markieff Morris, Danny Green's out there. JaVale McGee, some starters. JaVale with 2 blocks already so far.
He's just very explosive for a big man.
He's 11th currently in the NBA in blocks. And
Markieff Morris scored.
The first bucket of the game, and we're tied at 2
Nah,
the Lakers.
I've been always saying the Lakers' bench is not that good or supporting cast. So let's see what they got a little bit today to see how they play. Yeah, Alex Caruso is playing, a.k.a. Captain America. So let's see how he folds out.
Another great response there by JaVale.
I figure we'd be here for about 2 quarters or so.
Bill Russell used to block shots like
Bill
that.
Russell, one of the best
Then I'm gonna head up on out
multiple
and
championships
do some
player
errands.
and a coach.
But I break the game down for like 2 quarters or so.
Yeah, the good
How's that game coming out so far?
supporting cast, but he was the anchor.
Is it good?
Taken out by the Wizards, 24 and 49th in the East. That's a good steal and a takeaway.
Is it good?
AC with a foul shot by KCP. That'll be a turnover for the Lakers.
AC to KC.
So it's 2-2. Wizards, Lakers.
Going out in what, 12 minutes?
Hey, what's his fault? Referees are picking on him. I hated that.
Yeah, way too many free throws being shot.
All right, as long as you guys can hear the audio.
Just the referees were.
I think Archie Mora is playing against the Clippers. He played a very good game on the other screen. And he takes a 3 down and hits a 3.
Hachimura. Boy, they are really.
What's up, my man?
Gonzaga.
Where you charming in from?
Rebounder with
What state or city are you charming in from?
Lob under to JaVale, and he's going to get fouled on the dish from Contavious Caldwell Pope. And there is Isaac Bonga, who when he was with the Lakers.
All right, Sacramento in the building.
Youngest player in the NBA.
I
figure it's always gonna be some Californians always for Laker games. Germany, oh wow. Okay.
What was your biggest takeaway Laker-wise from the scrimmage the other day?
Okay.
It was negative.
All right.
Too many fouls. Committing too many fouls.
So you got some international love and
Yeah, they won the game, but who cares? But they
United
got
States.
that cleaned up before Thursday night against the Clippers.
Danny Green using the board to bank it in. DG, of course, with championship experience with 2 different franchises.
It's 4 or 5.
With Toronto last year, he will be so
Wizards
valuable for this
are up
team
by
to
1
make
point.
Once playoff time comes around in a couple of weeks. Again,
And Archimara hits.
quote into the regular season.
Archimara passes the ball.
On Thursday with the
Teammate
Clippers.
scores the 3. So now it's the 8-4.
The Clippers are going through their own drama. Caruso,
Alex Caruso with a 3.
AC knocks it down.
Makes it 7-8.
It'll surprise you. And if he improves in that area this year, boy, he's going to get a lot more minutes. His outside shot is pretty good.
Yeah, he was the top Laker three-point shooter for a good portion of the regular season.
hold on,
10-7.
Type up.
Scotty Brooks' team on top, the pride of UC Irvine. Scott Brooks, 4th season as the Wizards head coach. Pull up for Pope. Not going to get there. A rebound to Thomas Bryant. Trying to lead. Caruso caught the lane, stole away. Turnover by
Alex Caruso's foul.
And it's Caruso going to be going.
It's 7-10. Alex Caruso's attacking the basket so far.
Wearing the number 4 jersey, Byron Scott used to wear that jersey. Look at him. He shoots the ball from the outside like he's Byron Scott.
Yep.
Byron's a great shooter. Caruso, like I said, has a potential to be a 40% high, mid 40% 3-point shooter.
How? Well, I'm in California, so you get access to all Laker and Clipper games. What's up, P? Oh, P. What's up, Zach?
Free throw shooting still in the bottom 3.
I actually repeated what Zach said.
And they've got a bunch of shooters.
I'm bugging, yo.
That's kind of surprising.
Boy, tipped up and in.
But yeah, man, we're doing the live broadcast.
Marquise Morris, and they.
So hopefully you can hear the volume of the game.
Physicality and his toughness.
Well, we're going to need him going against his brother in the Western Conference Finals. Yes, I'm calling it already, Billy Mack.
Go ahead.
The Morris twins going against each other in the Western Finals. So you know that's coming. Just got to keep everybody healthy.
Shabazz gets it back, now dumps it down low.
And keep everybody from Magic City.
Yo, Zach, James Harden was balling yesterday, man. He was doing his thing with that 31. Almost got that triple-double.
That's a good work by Morris.
Yeah, what state? What city are you chiming in from in California? Because it may be a difference compared to what city or neighborhood you're living in. It's all different channels. Because here it's not 38. Here it's channel 59.
With Green Light, you can send them money instantly.
Okay, so maybe it's a different channel where you at in Orange County. Because over here in LA, it's actually 59. They're showing commercial break right now. Yep. See, look at you, Zach. You're charming in on W's. That's what it's all about, getting that win. You know? Yeah, how's that Raymond? Can you play it, or are you beating 11? Okay, she's in Hannah's in the Nintendo Switch mode. She's stuck on that thing, man. She's just like this. You like this, Zach?
Hey, Zach.
Hey, are you winning?
No. This giant's beating me up.
No, what is it, like an adventure game, right? No. Yeah. Nakamura did his thing. He definitely did his thing. You know it. What up? What up, hit 'em up? Yeah, I always love that name, man. That's a hot username right there. Hit 'em up, King. Hit 'em up. That's letting you know right there. He don't play no games. He just hit people up with ether right there. Master of winning all debates. What's up, King? How you doing, man? We got Lakers and Wizards. But damn, man, no LeBron today though. No LeBron or AD. They're taking a break. But I just want to see how the role players do. See how the bench squad fare out, because I think that's the Lakers' weakest link. Yeah, he's sitting out, Zach. Old man Bron's sitting out. But she killing that Raymond game. Yo, Zach, you play Nintendo Switch? No, man. Yeah, he get ready for that Clippers game, man.
Saw you.
We back at the game.
Last game against Brooklyn. Lakers had won 11 out of 13. They were.
That's a good matchup, King.
Break.
Rockets versus Jazz is a great matchup. You may meet the Lakers at some point in the playoffs too. That's a good matchup. So no matter how you go about it, it's always going to be a good matchup. Hey, yo, let me tell y'all something. Oh, look at Alex Caruso attacking the basket. Superman, 10-10. But check this out. The Denver Nuggets is a team you guys should not sleep on. Nobody talking about the Denver Nuggets. No. But you got to look out for the Denver Nuggets, man. You have to look out for the Denver Nuggets. With Bobo, the Joker, they got bigs, they got perimeter players. Nobody talks about the Nuggets, man. So they could be the sleeper team of the playoffs.
Michael, are you there?
Alex Caruso is at the free throw line.
Today.
Hi guys, it's great to hear your voices. Gotta say, I missed you.
Yeah.
Really
Hits a shot.
So yeah, rotation obviously going to be a bit different tonight. Some very minor things from an injury standpoint. You know, AD of course got poked in the eye.
Yeah, I know you run him out the gym, Zach.
Make sure that is okay, but it doesn't seem to be anything.
Oh, that's gonna be a good matchup, Lakers and Clippers. It's the first game of the season. Lou Williams suspended for that game. He was being a bonehead.
Seeding games. You'll also probably see many of the guys on the floor right
Which is
now.
nuts.
JaVale, as Smith gets to the hoop.
And
You'll see JaVale probably not playing the second half. I would guess that Avery Denny Green.
you never know.
As well.
It's gonna be a good matchup though. They got bigs to really combat
Yeah.
the
Continue to get him integrated in
that team. It's 10-11. Lakers up by 1 point. I repeat, 10-11. Lakers up by 1 point.
That's something that they want to make sure they see in certain aspects and with different sets here.
You know, kind of an interesting note that you
This?
can follow up on. You know,
This
you
is a
look
Daredevil hat, man.
today without.
I ordered it online, bro.
LeBron and Kuz. Leading scorer out there.
Patrick Beverley will be available for the game, yes. But not Lou Williams. He's gonna be busy eating chicken
And
wings.
that number did tick up when KCP started.
I got the Daredevil hat with the match with the shirt, Zach. Keeping it Marvel.
Offense, Michael, was better when KCP was in there. They made a big.
Hannah killing that Raymond over there, Zach.
Bradley went down with that airline fracture.
Nintendo Switch fan over there.
KCP on that end. And look, he plays a pretty good defense.
Yeah, Nuggets is deep, man. Definitely don't sleep on the Nuggets.
About KCP.
Chicken wings
He gets the shot going.
from Magic
Because
City.
that inspires him to play better defense. He
That's
can-
crazy, man. You know he went into that strip club or gentleman's club for more than just
Big nights for the Lakers.
chicken wings, man. Come on, I don't know who the
line here in
fool.
quarter number one.
Homeboy probably was out there partying, man.
Back to 12-minute quarters. Remember, right at
You know
the
what I'm saying?
start of the scrimmages, they were 10 minutes, kind of like summer league, but back to regular
Had a volume up.
48-minute contest.
Yo, what was that show we was watching yesterday?
12, 7 points for Alex, 4 for Morris, and 2 for Dan.
Yeah,
Green,
Winona Art.
5 each for Hachimura and Napier.
As soon as after this game over with, I'm gonna start my Winona Art marathon, man. Still up on season 1.
David Guthrie, Curtis Blair.
Superhero shit right there.
This afternoon.
I want to see what Hachimura does here for the Wizards. Now that Bradley Beal, no John Wall, he's along.
Yeah, you like to see some of them Clippers depleted, huh?
Born in Japan, plays for their national team, and he is.
Yeah, Archie Murray is a beast, man.
Bryant can do, got a great stroke from the outside.
It's 12-13. The Wizards are up, down by 1. Lakers are up by 1. Alex Caruso is the high man so far. He's the most aggressive player, and he's still the most aggressive player. He misses a wild layup.
We go the other way quickly. Reverse layup is good.
Reverse layup. And Lakers bench is starting to show their flaws. This bench is not that good. 14-13. The supporting cast for the Lakers needs a little help.
Troy Brown Jr. with the bucket at the other end. Big shot and the rebound.
Now you see the Clippers bench mob pretty much pull out a win without Kawhi or Paul George. That's how deep the Clippers bench is.
Look at any kind of number equation that you want. Decent on offense. but
Yeah, I do. I see that.
very little and missing their top 3 scorers. Good ball fake.
I mean, Gordon's he should have been in the starting lineup a while ago. To be honest with you, he's a good player. So.
Right now with 8, he's knocked out both of his threes. You got Caruso, Green, McGee.
And here comes McGee. McGee scores, and the score is 15-17. The Wizards is up.
We've been calling it Kareem Abdul-Magee much of the year.
And Caruso got about 6 points, I believe.
Caruso,
Alexandro.
Morris trying to throw it down, and he gets fouled.
And Morris attacks the basket.
Will shoot more free throws.
More free throws. He's going to have a chance to tie the ball game at 17-17.
The referee won those calls. The referee automatically blows the whistle. Let's see. Look at this replay here. See if Ryan did get a clean. Oh, that's a great block. Oh, these referees drive me crazy on these blocks. It anticipates some kind of.
That's a good block, too, on Bryant, but they still call the foul. Wizards about to get that W.
You know, speaking of blocks,
Well, they should.
the NBA
No reason for them not to get the W today.
They've had the fewest shots blocked.
The Lakers still got some good pieces out there. We're going to see how they gel out.
Yeah, fewer shots.
All this
They're
stuff.
just out there.
Hey, Mo. Look who's just
David.
I just had to say that.
David Bortons is in. He can shoot.
You got to think of the Three Stooges, don't you?
And so, Goldwater, I don't know if he would appreciate it, but the former Laker,
The greatest comedy team in history, the Three Stooges.
Yeah, man. You got to know that's about him, man. Zach don't like no LA team. You want them both to go down. It's 17-17 tied score so far. Yo, you winning up? You passed the level yet?
Goldwater, who had a great run when he was with Michigan.
Get your butt kicked? Is it like Crash Bandicoot?
He enjoyed his time here.
You like jump and collect stuff? It's fun though, right?
Dudley's into the game. So the Lakers are wearing their Sunday whites here on this
Say,
afternoon.
Mr. Davis Show, where you chiming in from?
It's 2-1-1.
Tay Davis. The Tay Davis Show right there.
And the Lakers are on top.
It's 1917. Lakers on top.
The team defense getting another steal by Caruso.
And a good outlet for
And here comes KCP.
He lays it up and in.
Patrick Mahomes with that outlet pass.
Great.
21-17, KCP.
Lakers on the run again. Showing
Uh-oh, we got Mexico in the house.
Great points all season long, and they're out
Somebody's
of
chiming in from
here
Mexico.
Orlando.
First time I got somebody to key in from Mexico. Shout out to Mexico.
Second wide receiver in the NFL.
No, we live in Los Angeles. We got a lot of Mexican culture here too. Did you lose? You lost, right?
With two 1/3-pound beef patties, the only way
Oh.
to stop it
How many levels you
is
beat?
to eat it.
How many levels you beat?
Stick burger at
Oh, that's good though.
Feed
So maybe I can help you get past that second one. At least Raymond is good though. Raymond is good. So,
Day trips
Yep.
better than daydreams. Experience the
yo, Zach, what system you getting, man?
at a highly capable
I know you on that Xbox.
Visit your local
I heard they had a poor presentation though, man.
for exceptional
Xbox may lose a lot of money with this Series X.
0% financing on all 2020.
But here's the thing: a lot of those games that's coming out for the Series X, they on the Xbox One X. So it kind of beats the purpose of having the Series X if you're gonna have the same games available, right? Xbox messing up, man. They're really messing up.
So stream all the MLB action.
They're really messing up, man. Commercial break, y'all. Wizards on top. I think it's 21-17. Yeah, I played Halo, but I'm not too much of a fan of it, man. You know, right now I'm on my fighting game kick. Me and Hannah both on fighting game kicks, but she's starting to get into adventure games. She was playing Raymond.
I don't like it.
No, sooner or later you're gonna find one you like.
Adventure.
Yeah, so.
Oh,
No.
I don't like adventure.
Huh? What's up?
The red one.
So yeah, man. Oh, that's the stand, right? I don't think that could hold up a camera though, right? So, what's up, fam? Oh God, don't tell me I hit the wrong button.
But he's on
I
the
didn't
air.
want anybody to see that.
No, well,
Yeah.
yes, you did.
NFL season coming back next month, y'all. Go Eagles.
So we love him so much. Stream of consciousness. Hey,
What's your
first of
team,
all,
bro?
Great job by you, Dieter, and the whole crew the last couple of games. I just want to tell you that again. What's your general impression, though, of the experience?
I may do some
so
live
far that
NFL
the
games,
players
too.
Are having,
If I could get
and how
hands
the
on it.
NBA has worked things down
It's good that sports is coming back, though.
You know, Bill, specifically for the Lakers, this is such a tight-knit group.
You know, Zach.
Basically, for the season, the moment that they all
I don't know. I may
get
go with some
together,
pizza
they
today.
enjoy it amongst
Or
themselves.
like some orange
You can't
chicken
see any other
and
team,
rice
but these
with
guys
egg
all
rolls.
be together. It's not a clique.
That may be on the menu today. You know how I do, Zach.
That's the thing that's really been prevailing. You wonder this Green tries to
Danny Green launches a three.
They have such
So it's
a
24-20.
That is now translating, I think, to the court.
Oh, Vikings fan in the
That they
building.
had
Okay.
built up in March, that was something I think you worried about a little bit getting out in the wind. But since they're able to,
Yeah, I would love to give the NFL some more
I think
exposure.
that'll be something that's
Talk about some
important.
NFL games.
What kind
You know
of
what I'm
board
saying?
games
Oh,
are
that should look hot. The stand on it?
A little Monopoly.
That looks hot.
To entertain themselves between games.
Yeah,
Is that
Mike,
your
I know
phone,
you
though?
consider yourself a board game master. You may be surprised. It's more video games, okay, that they're doing here.
That's the challenge.
Now, one example, I said this last broadcast, Michael, I'm sure you were watching.
So I guess you're gonna be rooting for the Vikings to win the Super Bowl.
Have you ever played Madden on Xbox or anything like
No,
that?
I never been into video games. I'd rather play board games than backgammon, checkers, chess. Come on, man. That's how you increase your mind. Come on,
Wagner's up in the game.
What else, Michael? Uno?
It's
I
2024.
think the world needs us on a
Lakers are up by 4, so the role play is getting the job done.
Try to make that happen. Michael,
San Francisco 49ers, okay.
Your mic's open. Check in with us.
49ers a deep team.
Cheese is now into the game. Dion Waiters.
But I'm happy that my Eagles got the championship in 2018, so I'm happy about that.
You know who should be sponsoring this reopening by the NBA? Mr. Bubble. They also. What about scrubbing bubbles? What about Bubble Yum? Shouldn't they all be sponsors right about now?
So I take it we got some Laker fans in here. I don't see no Washington Wizards fans in here so far.
You saw J.R. Smith about to check in also.
25-20. Lakers up by 5.
And he's played.
Actually, Lakers up by 6 now.
J.R. actually, who's obviously.
Nah, you know what? I can't rock with those. Even though I'm from New York, I can't rock with the New York football team. I've been an Eagles fan because my uncle resides in Philadelphia, so I used to always go to Philadelphia in the summertime, and check out those Eagle games.
Obviously, a chance to get a lot of young players.
No doubt, man. Where you charming in from?
The veterans not in the lineup for Washington. This would be like their summer league right now. They have a chance, obviously, to get.
Okay, you like the Rams and the Cowboys.
2 games back of.
That's a little deadly mix right there.
4-game limit as far as being.
J.R. Smith is in the game. J.R. Smith looks high already, man.
He just committed. I was in charge of rules committee.
Y'all can see how J.R. Smith look, man. He look high already.
Commit a foul against half court and stop a fast break. It's 2 free throws.
What kind of upside does Bonga have in your estimation?
He could be
23, 26.
Sort of like a similar version of Pascal Siakam. I don't think he'll be that good, but if he could pick up his shooting a little bit more, because he's very athletic, he can put the ball on the floor. He's still
Adrian Patterson is a beast.
Something like that. So he's got a lot of growing there to do. But he reminds me a lot of Pascal Siakam when I see him play, even though he's got a long way to go. But he's got.
I think you're trying to say the Patriots, right?
But I like the skills that he has.
Waiters.
I don't understand Spanish too much.
Dudley, Waiters, J.R. Smith,
Deion Waiters on the floor.
and Cook for Los Angeles. Going baseline is Waiters. He'll come back out the other side.
There's Curly Neal, the person that.
Deion Waiters hits his first shot coming into the game. 28, 24. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. And Deion Waiters getting busy. Hey, Han. You filming a video? $26-28. Yeah, Deion on them edibles, yep. He was playing good in the last few games. He's exactly what the Lakers need. The Lakers need a little scoring off the bench. And Deion Waiters could give you that. But he's so frantic with it, man. He's up and down. And he hasn't seen the shot that he don't like. He's another J.R. Smith. So he does a lot of bonehead plays out there.
On his knees every night looking towards.
Hold on for a minute. Let me get a drink.
Thanks for this opportunity that's been presented.
Bonga will sit the former Clipper, Jerome Robinson. Played his college ball at BC. Antetokounmpo got a hand on it. Out of bounds it goes. Costas, who's a brother, along with LeBron, the front runners for the MVP this year. We're in the first quarter, 3:05 remaining. And there is LBJ and AD.
What do you think Costas is pulling for the MVP? His brother or for his teammate? Somebody's got to ask that question.
That's a pretty
I had to get my little sweets going on. This is bad for you, man. This is bad for you, but nevertheless, it is what it is. I'm going to eat one. Before you know, I have been tested for, you got diabetes. And I ain't trying to get no diabetes. 31-26, J.R. Smith with the slush.
Robinson will go cross court. It's a pull-up. Ish Smith, who has played with just about everybody in the NBA.
Yeah, Dwight playing.
Franchises for Ish Smith.
I don't see him on the floor yet.
Man cave.
Maybe he's not playing because I didn't see him on the floor yet.
It'd be quite a spectacle. Dudley, who hasn't scored in a regular game for the Lakers.
But no Bron. He's taking the break today, Blue Bowl.
The trees and scores.
That's a good job finishing that track.
Yep, you notice that?
Nice little floaters.
See LeBron and AD join the action on the side. If you're just joining us again.
See, I only ate one cookie though, so I'm good.
Great game the other
One
day.
chocolate chip cookie. I didn't eat like a whole bunch of them. But when I was like 10, man, I loved chocolate chip cookies. They used to have this little bodega up in Queens where you could get like chocolate chip cookies for 50 cents, a little brown package joint. Man, Zach, I lose a kilo. I'm telling you, I lose a kilo.
Three sides that they are utilizing.
And here comes Deion Waiters with the ball. Woo! J.R. Smith with a high arc three. It's 36-28 so far. Lakers role players are pulling through. They got that scrub, Jared Dudley, up in there, though. I don't know if Cal Kuzma going to hit the floor. But, yeah, the Lakers bench mob should pull this out. If they can't pull this out, this is going to be a good test to see if their bench squad is up for the challenge and deep. The Lakers is winning. So, 36-28, Lakers up. But anything can happen because that boy Uchimara is up in there. He going to hit him with the anime flick. Know what I'm saying, Zach? But, yeah, man. Only a couple days left until the season kicks off, so that's a good thing. But let me get back to the action a little bit.
Who's the other guy? Who am I missing?
Well, you've got JR, you've got Waiters, you've got King.
That Portland ain't knocking out the Lakers, Zach. I'm sorry. Contest Antetokounmpo is in the game for the Lakers, but Portland is not beating the Lakers. Portland was overhyped by the media because they want to make sure that they go to the playoffs. But I can't see Portland going to the playoffs, man. I can't. I really can't. No. And Zion's back too. And New Orleans got the best schedule. But how about this? A Zion Williamson versus LeBron James showdown. It'll be tight. Yeah, thank you, King. Thank you. The media was hyping them up. You see how the media was saying they're going to beat the Lakers in the first round and all this other stuff? Like, when did the Portland Trailblazers become like this deadly team that everybody got to beware of? Charles Barkley said it. I forgot the other dude, Shannon Fry. All these dudes, man. King know what's up. King be spitting that ether, boy. He got some Queensbridge in him.
Legit.
We're gonna see.
It's 28-37
on Saturday.
Lakers up.
It's a little preview.
You got Quan Cook.
And then Toronto on Saturday. We will have
Jared Dudley looks slow and fat as hell, man. I think Jared Dudley been eating too much cheeseburgers during in his bubble, man. He must have stuck some McDonald's in. They gave him a Big Mac, a Whopper. He got everything. He got all of that on the side of his stomach.
8 different Lakers have already
Look
scored.
at Jared Dudley, man. Look like a walking chicken nugget.
You know he's going to be either in management or the coaching staff. What do you think he'll do broadcasting when he retires?
Who? Jared?
Jared Dudley.
Boy, he has.
It's 30-37 right now. Lakers up.
He probably be broadcasting. He's very well spoken.
Yeah,
Good personality.
he's making himself available to as much media as possible. Mike, you know with us?
So, Zach, you are afraid of the Lakers a little bit.
Oh, I'm here.
They do pump a little fear in you.
Jared Dudley, he is so much fun to talk to, isn't he?
Oh, he's great. Look, I don't know if there's been somebody that's been that good at just being interesting from a personality standpoint since Michael Thompson.
He said a little bit.
In front of their face. And
No,
say
Jared
something
Dudley, man.
It makes me think back to
Jared Dudley got even more fat.
legendary to go take turns to do with Michael.
He got to work off that Carl's Jr., that Burger King, that McDonald's.
I tried to rattle a chick, but chick was too cool for that.
Crazy.
He would fall for my shenanigans.
Yeah, no, Dudley was great. One of the things that he told me about guys is I should say he told me about while we were having this conversation, doing a chat, he got 4 different messages from players on his team about coming down to the pizza party they were having.
All right, J.R. Smith with the ball. Deion Waiters. This is a shot.
Not getting much playing time. Mike, he's hanging in there. He's just trying to be a good member of the team, obviously. Right?
Yeah, I left the Warriors off the list because I did a Warriors rebuild, and I talked about them getting Giannis and all that type of stuff. So I thought that I'd chime in on the other teams. And plus, you know, a super team is going to get formed because of the simple fact that all these guys are here together in a bubble Zach, and they're going to talk to each other every day. So Giannis probably talking with Siakam right now, saying like, "Yo, let's team up together." Boom, boom, boom. You know,
The last jumper for.
they're all here, man.
Billy, you probably were that old vet in high school when it was a senior.
All right, yo, where you chiming in from, man?
Junior kids and tell them how to conduct themselves.
You know, my great career, I ripped up my knee right before my senior year.
So did you retire or did you actually rest the rest of the year?
I was hanging out.
Shout out to Zach. Shout out to Nothing But Net. Shout out to Blue Boat.
Helping the coach.
They missed me so much they went undefeated.
Shout out to DBM.
Free throw settles in. Time for one final shot for the Wiz.
All right, it's 33-38.
It's well, silly foul by the Lakers. We'll get 3 free throws for
And
Jerome.
Lakers committed silly foul, so they're going to send a guy to the free throw
I
line
like that kid.
with 0.1 seconds left in the first quarter. Isn't that crazy?
Playing time, so they're deep on the perimeter.
Hope y'all can hear the audio.
This is kind of a silly foul with Dion Waiters. You don't jump.
It definitely was a silly foul.
You got to jump sideways. You don't fall and land into his landing area.
Jerome, just 23 years of age, averaging 10 and 2.5 rebounds during the 2 scrimmages.
Kings, the Clippers scare everybody.
6 and a 3.
They're just dangerous, man.
And a season
It's a
high
dangerous
14
team.
points against the Hawks back on 6th of March.
But last game though, you gotta admit, Kawhi Leonard played like dog crap.
Washington,
I don't know what was wrong with Kawhi Leonard. You got a lot of Kawhi Leonard fanboys making excuses for him. He played bad, man. He just played bad. No way to slice it up. A bad game is a bad game.
Bertans not playing. We'll get into Bertans.
Clippers are superbly deep,
That was an interesting
which is
knockout
crazy.
for him. At the buzzer, too late. First quarter over. Lakers highest scoring quarter of the scrimmage in Orlando. Final scrimmage before we get things going. The real on Thursday.
And y'all know Kendrick Perkins beefing with Lou Williams right now. Because Kendrick Perkins called out Lou Williams. He said Zion Williamson was more mature than Lou Williams. So Lou Williams bust back on him.
Something new is
Commercial break. Be right back.
This is coming. It's so hot. Go back there, don't disturb me. Do your thing.
All right.
Do your thing.
All right, I'm back. Yo, Zach, how much you think the Xbox gonna be? I'm guessing about 400. I could be wrong, but I'm guessing about 400, man. I'm about to get that too, King. We on the same page. I seen all those exclusives. So yeah, I got to get a PS5. Xbox, the only way they could get in the game if they buy Microsoft. I mean not Microsoft. They buy WB Games. They're looking to buy that so they can have exclusives for that. But it's all about the games a little bit, man. I do know that Xbox is a stronger system now, but for me, I got to be able to play good games. That always comes down to the games. My favorite system right now is probably the Switch. Like you could take it around, it's portable, man. Plus, he got a couple of elite games on there. Well, games that you can only find on the Switch. It's from like other countries and stuff. All right, here we go.
Into the bubble, but still.
Dion Waiters with the ball.
Yeah, they miss life.
Dribbling up,
Good guy.
sizing his man down.
Coaches smart. Basketball mind. He loved talking basketball with him on the front of the bus.
I know you guys are former teammates.
That's right. I was a rookie.
Quan Cook misses a shot.
Rebound. A strong rebound by Jerome Robinson. All right, real quick about Washington.
You said they're going to make the playoffs.
No, I said they have a chance to. John Wall recovered from the Achilles injury. Bradley Beal, he opted out with a rotator cuff injury.
Yeah. 35-38.
The score underneath by Atlas Schofield is good for him.
That's 37-38. Wizards are only down by a point.
So he decided, I'm not playing. I'm out.
Yeah, it's a big loss for the Wizards. Without Beal, without Bertans,
Lakers are winning, my man.
I just don't see
Top cat. I like that. Hey, top cat. Where you from, man? Where you chiming in from?
Without those three main ingredients for their team. I like their younger players. I love Reed and some of the other guys, Thomas Bryant, Joe. I like all those guys, but without Reed,
That's fast that life, man.
I just think the obstacles a little too much.
And probably that was a good dish. That was a good dish that time too.
Show YouTube. There's no box in here.
Michael Trudell, I want to bring you in on Washington a little bit as we take a look at the Eastern Conference.
TC, aka Top Cat.
Don't read the 5.5 into that. All you need to be is within 4 to get into the play-in the weekend. But Mike, obviously,
Orlando ain't gonna.
Out. That's a tough
Washington, I don't even know why they're playing, man. They ain't gonna make the playoffs anyway. They're just a team that beat up on.
Brooklyn, like Washington,
That's why I want to see what this Lakers starting cast is about.
4 of their 5 best players not going to be in the Orlando bubble. So it's going to be interesting there thinking about the Eastern Conference. And,
Man, I'm telling you, man, that COVID is crazy,
the
man.
Lakers have almost a similar advantage as Milwaukee, because they really don't have to do much to secure that 1 seed.
And the system is headed to another recession, man. Nah, LeBron ain't playing, man.
Just by winning 3 games.
He's doing low management today. Oh, look at that fact. Jared Dudley hit a 3. It's 42-37. DJ 14. Where you chiming in from? And but I was saying, man, we headed to another recession, man.
Look at these 8 games. Not quite preseason games, but
you got Republicans and Democrats fighting over unemployment benefits. Should they give you this? Should they give you that? This world is fucked up, man.
With that number 1 seed, which you had mentioned, they will most likely get anyway. But what does it get you? It doesn't
Nah, man.
It's going to get you a matchup with probably Memphis or somebody else. But what is his mindset going into these?
Cloud chasing self,
I
man.
just told you.
Anybody that knows 90s basketball knows Pippen ain't the top 5 player. I can name several off the bat.
Frank had got across. And it's a mix of what Billy's addressing too, of the health being the most important as Wagner gets a 3. But then he also wants them to compete. This is a group of guys, they love playing together. Ray Parker wants them
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Headed to that another recession, man. Everybody gonna be out there grinding for that paper, man.
First couple games, when LeBron and AD
Messed
were
up.
there, they looked like
Now Republicans talking about they want to cut
sometimes
unemployment benefits down and all this other stuff by 70%. Dudes already getting evicted from their homes. People losing their jobs. Then they talk about getting unemployment makes people lazy. How is that possible when most jobs aren't available? Not everybody wants to work in a restaurant. I know damn sure I don't want to work in a restaurant. That's not even my specialty.
Look, after they lost the first
No, I work in an office setting. I work for lawyers and attorneys. So why would I lower myself to work into a restaurant? Don't make any sense.
You want that winning
Yeah.
mindset. You want to win every time you take the court.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
in
that.
these are like these exhibition games. Winning's fun, but the main thing is you play well, you feel good about your game, and you get out of these games healthy. You win the game, okay, that's fine.
Fucking nuts.
One other note there, Michael, and this goes to Frank Vogel. The players have been really impressed also.
Yeah, you know it's that crime rate is going to be boosting up.
They have to say. So you can solve
It's already boosting up now, man. Some dude tried to commit a home invasion in Koreatown in Los Angeles. He got stabbed to death. That was yesterday. So the intruder got stabbed to death. So trying to rob somebody and get stabbed. Lakers winning, yup. It's 45 to
said
42. Lakers up by 3.
Yeah, I mean, Pat Riley used to ask Magic Johnson, and of course Kareem, what they would like to do, what they think. Greg Popovich did it with Tim Duncan and his great players. Phil Jackson did it with Michael Jordan, of course. And
No doubt, 14.
You'd be a knucklehead coach if you don't listen to great talk, smart players like what we've seen throughout the years.
Facts.
Now, Deion Waiters was one of the highlights the other night. So far, J.R. Smith, 3 out of 4 from beyond the arc, 11 points.
Yeah, yo, are you talking about that old dude that got beat up? The Latino dude, right? He got beat up. He was put on he was put in the hospital for a while, like coma or something like that. Now I don't know if he recovered or something like that, but I heard about that. Man, that's crazy, man. They were trying to rob the dude, right? And they beat him up. Shit is crazy, man. People out here thirsty for something. Man, I'm telling you, you're gonna have to be walking around with heat. It's 49-46.
Great baseball player.
Sir Cardell, TV, where you chiming in from?
Hits into the lane and scores. Hostess Antetokounmpo.
Man, it's not.
Average
It's a damn shame, man.
South Bay.
That's the carrot move, man. Oh, T-Dot. Oh, I always get some Toronto people coming out here. But yo, that's cowardly, like, man. You gotta jump an old dude that's like 70 years old. That's just flat out grinding, man.
He's gonna just keep shooting until he gets cold.
6.
That's flat out grinding, man. That type of shit pisses you off, man. I feel like stacking the crap out of some people like that. Man. You may, Zach, that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, though. It's kind of worth it because you can always replace those role players. You know, there's always somebody available for you to take. You know, all they will need at that point is just roll 3-point shooters. The same way you build a team around LeBron James, you build a team around Giannis. You know, you put 3-point snipers around him. Yeah, bro, that's just flat out cowardly, man. Get a job, man. You 100% right, TC. No, I don't condone that nonsense at all, man. It's 51-51. Wizards tie the game. Now, see how this bench is? This bench just can't keep up, man. It really just can't keep up. The Lakers bench is really weak. You know, it's nuts. They don't get that good of a supporting cast. They need to rely on AD and LeBron to play 40-plus minutes to win games, you know, because they rushed to put all this team together and they depleted themselves. I don't know why they can't get it together because on paper it looks like they got a good team. You got Kyle Kuzma, right? He should be your third option. You know, this is a guy that had a season where he averaged 18 a game. So why can't you just get him into the system more where he could get more touches? You know, that's on the coach. You don't let Kyle Kuzma be a third option? Are you serious? He should easily be a third option. You know, Frank Vogel won't be with this team next season. I guarantee you he will be fired next season. Because these clowns you got out here playing for the Lakers, man, it's nuts. You got Deion Waiters. He's unpredictable. J.R. Smith, unpredictable. You just got a bunch of crazy nut jobs, man. These guys attract the shot out with three defenders on them. No basketball IQ. Where you get these guys from? J.R. Smith look high already, man. I don't know why you giving him playing time. He look high. And KCP, he's so inconsistent, man. You don't know when he gonna show up, when he not gonna show up. And right now he's in the funk. Yeah, Jason Kidd should take it over. Exactly, TC, exactly. The same way Lou Williams provides for the Clippers is the same way Kuzma should be providing for the Lakers. Yo, I'm telling you, TC, this dude is like staring at shit like this. I mean, I don't know what the hell is wrong with J.R. Smith, man. I don't know why y'all give this dude an NBA job for, man. That's all LeBron right there because he's good friends with LeBron. Because I know if LeBron wasn't on this Lakers team, J.R. Smith wouldn't be seeing the light of day on his Lakers team. at all. That was just a friendly signing. It's 51-51, 7 minutes left in the second quarter, bro. Nuts. You know, they got their social justice thing going on, Black Lives Matter. R.I.P. to John Lewis. Oh man, no doubt, man. But hold on, I'm gonna get the audio back on in a second when the games start back up, so you guys can hear. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're right. He stay giving them checks, man. I mean, he always looking out for them. All right, 51-51. The audio is back. Hope you hear.
Man, how about that? Right above Magic and Shaq.
You know, I'm going to talk.
Man, look at the Lakers just moving the ball around. Why? J.R. Smith traveling. Didn't get called for it. Danny Green misses, but Antetokounmpo with the reverse slam. It's 53-51.
But I'm just going to ask him to put my jersey up, my name,
Nuts,
Thompson, and don't put my number up there, 42, but just put
Okay,
my
Henny
name
Smith.
below my name.
Henny Smith and drunk waiters.
We can't forget what a great player you were. Now,
Yeah, man, he got a big bag from Cleveland.
You know,
That was LeBron doing, man. LeBron hooked his boys up.
Done some amazing things. Do you think he's done enough to be in the Hall of Fame right now?
Alex Caruso, he's playing good. That AKA Captain America.
Yeah.
You agree, right?
You know?
Clay is one of the great shooters in the history of the league.
He balled. He's the only one being really aggressive.
The
Lakers are a reality show? Yeah, they are, man. They're a reality show with a bunch of drunks.
And it was considered the best
Weed smokers.
of all time. And then they brought in Rick.
You don't know what the hell these dudes. J.R. Smith probably get like weed hitting in his bag right now, man. He's about to get high in a few minutes. J.R. Smith about to light one up. Invite Snoop Dogg to the bubble. Get high with J.R. Smith.
Back into the game is Rui Hachimura.
Oh, yeah, I like that stand.
Greatest player on the restart roster. I think he might be Japan's greatest basketball player already, even though he's only going to his second.
J.R. Smith. Yes, sir.
Speaking of J.R. Smith, he just scored, man.
Just keep looking at shoot.
It's 56-51. Lakers up.
Points.
Remember, he's doing what Kyle Kuzma did on Saturday.
He is trying to switch right now. Poked away by Danny.
Yeah, he on now. He actually hitting some shots right now. So,
Cast off the
if you want me mute, just let me know.
Take it back
If you want me mute,
Eyes ahead, Danny Green. In stride.
go ahead. I'll let you do your thing a little bit. Hold on for a minute.
And one.
But she like playing Raymond.
No.
So yeah, man. It's 58-51. Lakers are up. We about to head to commercial break. So that's why I muted it. And I don't think Dwight Howard's playing. They're just really letting these some of these benchmark players play. And you got LeBron James and Anthony Davis on the sideline laughing at Deion Waiters, bro.
Don't like the picture game really. It picks me up every time I try to play, and I can't beat the
Levels. You get it.
Shut up! This is not my vlog. Okay, guys. Sorry, I had to stop playing. It's because my Nintendo Switch needs to charge. So these are the games that I have. One of my favorites is the game that I just played. Street Fighter.
Yes, I do.
I like this one. I really like this one.
A third star. If you guys get a third star, though, you got Westbrook and James Harden there already, right?
But the rest
So
are adventure games, so
you need a big. You need like a stretch four. So I wouldn't recommend another guard. Definitely not another guard. Zach. But it's possible.
I'm gonna continue playing later. But first I need to try to buy Nintendo. So
I was just about to say his name, Rudy Gobert. Perfect.
my husband
He is perfect for the Rockets. He gives you everything you need: defense, scoring, and rebounding.
So much here.
Perfect.
I want to tell him shut the F up. But you know.
I'll be right back, y'all. Video bomb. We got my Switch.
This is my switch.
This is my Switch, but she plays it a lot.
Stop it.
She plays it a
I'm
lot.
a gamer, not you.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
I'm back, yo. I had to video bomb one of Hannah's videos. All right. Next game Lakers will be playing is the start of the season. That'd be against the Clippers. So,
Again, they don't have to win many to secure that number
then
one.
it's Saturday is against the T.O. Toronto.
Rockets. That's just 5 of
We're gonna be going on live for
coming for you here.
just about every championship contending game. Every team. We're gonna cover just about all teams that have a legitimate shot of winning the championship. So that if I had to pick the teams to watch, it's gonna be Rockets, Lakers, Clippers, Raptors, Celtics, Bucks. All right. So all championship contending teams.
Defense that time again by Caruso helping out on defense.
The bench warmers, I can't watch. I'm not gonna be covering them like
And
that.
everything for the Lakers. Scoring, assisting, deflections, rebounding.
And while we have a moment, pause for a word from Jack in the Box.
Lately, I'm having a health problem. Like I said, my intro, I have ulcers, so you know, I can't make video every day. But yeah, I'm still here, okay?
All right. To answer your question, Zach, if you had CP3, you wouldn't have Russell Westbrook, right? So it'll be a different squad. It's 58, 53. Lakers are up. Where you chiming in from, bro? And Achimura with a block, but he still gets the put back in. And the foul. Oh, actually, no. It's a jump ball. Jump ball, my bad. 53, 58. Lakers are up. So the bench mob is doing their job so far. Andy Smith, Danny Green, and all the boys.
Hachimura 6'8", Danny Green 6'6". They will jump it up as they jockey for position.
And I live in California, y'all. But I can tell you in the near future, I'm gonna go to like San Diego or something.
That's how it's the outjump of the guys taller than you. Just beat them up to the top.
Robert, a whole lot of guys taller than you.
Are you kidding me? The center position, 7 footers?
So I'm just
I'm
talking
only 6'9".
Just talking overall.
I just can't make videos every day because sometimes I'm having a stomach problem.
Yeah, TC, but I don't know, man. I think their bench is good for scoring. But a lot of these pieces the Lakers get just aren't good defensively.
Clock is down to beat the buzzer.
Pacers are good. I mean, they're a decent team, but they're not going to make any noise. You know, they're just there to come to the playoffs and lose.
Javale, offensive foul, going to go the other way.
55-58 is the score. Lakers are up by 3 now.
Just basketball. Nowhere to go. Shot clock's running next. It's why not? You know, when it's not kind of
Hold on.
when you know the shot clock is running out, you have to shoot it. There's no pressure on you. A lot of those shots go in.
Yeah, Shabazz an upcoming free agent, so he's trying to win a possible job here with his Washington team. With Prescott Brooks in the brass. There's McGee at the rim, but around it goes. And
McGee
that
scores.
time it's Jerome Robinson being aggressive to the rim.
Now, Zach, I would be more afraid of your Rockets if you had Rudy Gobert already now. With those two guys, that'd be a dangerous squad. You know, when I said I don't believe in them to win the championship this year, it's not taking a jab at Harden and them guys. It's really just saying that I don't think them overall as a team that they got enough pieces. You know, but who knows? Maybe they can pull it off. But I don't feel threatened by the Rockets. You know, But
Fire.
if you had Rudy,
Air ball. And
Defensive Player of the Year with those boys, man, that'd be dangerous. That'd be dangerous.
the graduates of the 60s.
Cook trying to pass behind the back and misses. Turnover.
Ripped away by KCP and the out of bounds for Washington.
KCP showing those fast hands like he's Floyd Mayweather or Sugar Ray Leonard. Those quick hands.
Yo, Zach, since they got you here, man, how you feel about that dude, Marvel Studios, man? Because I know you try to debate with him a lot.
KCP showing us strike down him. Andre Iguodala is very good at doing that, stripping the player before you can bring it up.
By the way, KCP's got an Iron Man streak of 100.
Should have kept Capella.
Only 1,000 more to
And
carry.
Ukimara from the free throw line knocks it down. 59-60. Lakers are up. But here's the thing.
They take rest nights and stuff, so
Lakers still may mess around and lose this game.
10 years in a row.
Ukimara is keeping them in the game.
JaVale, and he keeps it alive. KCP attacks, and that's all.
Nice layup for KCP. 62-59.
Exactly. Never give up on the play. JaVale's had that quick burst to the offensive glass. Look at that block shot by JaVale.
Well, if you're talking for the Lakers, it's KCP. A little mix of everybody.
And Quinn Cook trying to go baseline.
For the Wizards, Ukimara is
First
decent.
layup is just off the rim. Rebound Thomas Bryant, the former Indiana Hoosier. Little flyby by Danny Green. Napier can't connect.
Yeah.
Lakers control up and down.
Well, if he can win with this one, man, you gotta I give him a pat on the back for winning with drunk J.R. Smith and Deion Waiters. You know, these are head cases. Guys didn't even want them on their team.
3 threes on the regular season.
Maybe some Dirk Nowitzki out there. Let him do more of those.
JaVale only had 2 previous threes in 11 seasons until the 3 threes this
Look at
year.
this. He's Bill Russell on one end.
Defense.
He's built like Bill Russell on one end. And he comes back the other and he plays like he's Dirk Nowitzki or Kevin Durant out there.
Oh, McGee with a 3.
Let's go.
McGee with a 3.
Now I want to see him make a pass like he's
McGee just hit a 3.
doing everything.
Everybody jumping up for that.
Hit the face in that exchange. JaVale 11th in the NBA. Lots of scoring years dropped this year. But
And let me guess, you're first to James Harden, right?
With Dwight. No Dwight today, though. He's on the bench. Bounce. Good bounce in close quarters.
There it is.
Just like you at the site.
He can do it all.
JaVale literally.
Yeah, I know it's that.
Magic doesn't like pass.
Yeah, it's a quick cook.
Oh, good. That's a pull up.
Woo.
Great pass from center too.
Bryant hits the mid-range.
Bryant hits the mid-range. Not Kobe Bryant.
22-year-old, again, the former Laker.
22-year-old Bryant.
He showed his outside shooting.
Got that legendary last name, right?
Yes.
JaVale McGee commits the foul. It's 67-61.
What about these big guys trying to show their three-point shooting prowess?
Yo, who get NBA 2K20?
Howard, they each get 3 on the season. As JaVale
I'm gonna take on all challenges for NBA 2K20 on whatever system y'all get. Come holla at me.
Yeah, every big now has to have that in their bag, right? Because so many teams will want to spread the floor and create space in the paint. So I was going to
Same for you, Zach. NBA 2K challenge. You're gonna have to go at it, bro.
Yeah, well, you're right though, Michael. The game is just evolved, and that's been the biggest difference in it. So that is part of it now, Mike. Billy, you see these guys working out in practice, no question. Now, are they going to take that high leverage moments out all the time? But they want to have the ability.
63-67.
We saw a good play by Rui. Strong follow dunk. Now Napier challenges Danny Green, who hustled back defensively. Napier, the follow. Bryant.
What's up, Raptor?
And he gets fouled. Pulled over the line and shoot 2 with 30.
Yo, your team played the Lakers on Saturday, bro. Start of the season.
Billy, the interesting thing about the Lakers bigs, though, is that they're still playing more traditionally than most teams, right? Mike Mobley, for the most part, has wanted to have a traditional center out there, whether it's McGee or Howard.
LeBron not playing, bro. Rondo, when you chiming in? LeBron's on
in the league when AD plays.
He's on low management right now. He's getting ready for Thursday.
Having that rim protected, and it also allows the
Yeah, you can take it out.
to funnel everything there, and it's just been a big part of their game plan. So I would expect that as we move forward into the postseason, that you'll continue to see them play big as much as possible.
Yeah, when you got 3
What's up, Jay?
Move their feet like Dwight,
JJ.
AD, and McGee can move their feet.
Where you chiming in from, bro?
Challenge above the rim. That makes it real tough to score around the basket.
Yo, Raptor. If your Raptors get Giannis Antetokounmpo with PS, Pascal, woo, that's beast. We'll see how it goes down this summer. Yo, Zach, you said you tapping out? What?
Put a ball on that thought for the front runners for
Wait, what?
player.
I'm a tough out?
The year.
Oh, you mean for the game?
Those three guys.
Hey, man, I'll holler at you, bro. We gonna play. We play 2K20.
Two ahead of the game.
What, 2K21? Let's play the new one when it comes out. Pre-order your 2K21.
Deep corner, KCP tried to round out
69-65. Lakers are up. Yeah, they might. And what if the Lakers do lose this game? What's that say about their bench?
We come back after this. We're gonna take it to the studio.
All right, shout out from Spain.
They are there. They are waiting. You keep it right here.
You got Spain in here.
The Jack in the Box. Halftime report.
65-69. Lakers are up. We're about to head into a halftime. And you know what's sad about it? That bench it's just not doing it, bro. It's just not good enough. Lakers really put a bad bench. Hey, you may be able to get rid of him if they could pull that trade off for Giannis. You know, all you have to do is just replace some dudes with some decent role players. You're gonna have to put some 3-point shooting around them. That's how you be successful with Giannis Antetokounmpo. You put some 3-point shooting around him. Larry is a Pats, Philadelphia in the building. He's from PA, so you know he know how to get down. It's just time to go. Yeah, sometimes it's like that for a team, man. You know, you got to hit that reset button. But you guys are doing great, and you're one of the sleeper teams of this season. You can easily go to the finals. And depending on who you face in the finals, anything can happen because you're a well-organized team. But yeah, man, I gotta get more around California, man. I like Los Angeles, but I want a place where there's like even more cool. Like if you could be living by the water, like San Diego, you get more of a cool breeze. So I heard San Diego got better weather. That's where I want to go. Oh, you think Miami coming out the East? That's a bold statement, man. What about Boston, Milwaukee, and Toronto? Well, if the Bucks get CP3, Giannis ain't leaving the Bucks. Remember, Giannis said he would stay with the Bucks if they continue to make moves. So basically, what he's saying is, if you can't put probably another superstar around me, I may be bouncing. Because Chris Middleton ain't that dude, man. He's a decent third option, but he shouldn't be your second option. And he flames away in the playoffs, man. He just disappeared. I'm telling you, this Bucks team remind me of the Cleveland Cavaliers, 09-010. They win 60-plus games, and come playoff time, you know, a lot of their guys just disappear. Then you be like, what the hell happened? You guys won 60 games in the regular season. Come playoff time, you know, it's a complete different story. AD getting a little rest because he got poked in the eye from the last game. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Zach, you know what's funny? I had a live stream interrupted. I think you was part of that live stream when I was playing the Scarface song on my block, and I think YouTube just yanked the stream off because I was playing just one little taste of my Block song, and it got yanked off. LeBron's he's a top 5, top 10 for most people, but for me, I got him at a top 5. Based off longevity, his individual accolades, and I mean his career is still not over with. He has to be a top 5 for me, man. He's like basically going to be like the next Kareem. So if you got Kareem in your top 5, you definitely can have LeBron in your top 5. But it's debatable. I do understand people that don't put him in their top 5. I mean, top 5 could go either way. It could be 2, 3, 4. I don't want to cement that yet because I want to see his career be over yet right now. So that will fluctuate and go up and down until your career is over and we get a good concept of how your career is going to end. We got to see. I mean, what if he could win 2 chips with the Lakers? What if he 3-peats with the Lakers? What if he wins none with the Lakers? We don't know. So stuff remains to be seen. I got the Wizards probably winning this game. I think the benchmark for the Lakers is going to choke away this lead. They only up by 4. So anything can happen. But I do understand some people that got him at the top 10, But wherever you rank him, you have to put him in at least top 10 or top 5. I think it's absurd not to put him in either one. Yeah, same for me because he's still playing at a high level, and I don't know if he's going to win the championship or 2. So, I mean, let's see what happens, Is it more easier to rate somebody when their career is towards the end? Now, if LeBron was out of his prime and, he wasn't going to do anything anymore, then it'd be a little different. Ooh, when Clay and Steph return next season, you already know they're going to be hitting threes, spreading the floor. Steph may be an MVP candidate, depending on what team you build around them. But the Warriors are going to come back with vengeance. They're going to have probably the number 1 draft pick. So, yeah, they're going to be a team to mess with. Yeah, I do. Kobe's a great basketball player, but LeBron James he plays the game of basketball a little more efficient, and he dominates the game a little better than Kobe. Kobe has better skill set than LeBron James does. But in terms of being dominant and having effects on both ends of the floor, prime LeBron James is a complete different story. Nets going to be, Nets definitely going to be a crazy team. And they want Devin Booker. I made a video of super teams. That's the team that they're trying to get their hands on Devin Booker. Kyrie Irving and Devin Booker as that backcourt would be sick. That would be sick. And yeah, I don't even know what's up with KD. I don't know if he could even come back in full strength and be the same KD of old, But shout out to Kobe Bean Bryant, man. He's definitely an all-time great.
Shout out to Ben Grayson.
Or RIP. Man, it's so hard to even vision Kobe being passed away, man. It seems so real sometimes. Sometimes I still wake up and be like, man, Kobe passed away. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, they are. It's going to be a lot of good competition next season. That's for sure. And Warriors will be making the comeback. Yep. Same here for me, Zach. Same here for me. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Once you blow that Achilles out, you may never be the same from an explosive standpoint. But he can still shoot. As long as he could get to the basket a little bit, he may be a step slower, you know, but he can shoot mid-range jump shots, all that good stuff. He should be all right. Definitely still be an all-star, but he may have to hand the keys over to Kawhi. I mean, not Kawhi, to Kyrie Irving. If he can't perform like the old KD. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't want nobody to get injured or nothing like that. So I hope KD has a speedy recovery, and I hope he is the same old KD. He may be in talks. That depends if he can overshadow Durant. Yep. I agree with that. He still have his 26 to 27. Hey, I mean, if he's not the same, he's gonna have to hand the keys over to Kyrie Irving, right? I mean, like, what is he gonna do? You know? And Kyrie Irving is not a number one. He's a perfect number two. All right. I don't want Kyrie Irving to be my team leader, but if I have no choice, you know. So I mean, so yeah, man. Oh shit. Injury prone. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Kevin Durant always been injury prone, man. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I agree with you. You know, but this is a situation if Durant is not Durant. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, Durant deserves to be the number one, no question. Man, El Vito, I had to delete you, man. I put you in timeout because you're starting to act like a spammer. You're repeating the same shit over and over again. 65-69. Yeah, Draymond, you can make a good case. Draymond kicked Kevin Durant out. And the minute Kevin Durant got kicked out, he got that bag. He got that money. Oh, this year, Giannis, man. Giannis is definitely the MVP this year. No question. They should get a bunch of heat, but I wouldn't be surprised if they don't get a bunch of heat. You know, because people seem to give certain players, you know, they sweep some stuff under the rug. But I mean, if that was LeBron and Kyrie on Brooklyn Nets, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would be saying different story. I mean, I got him in the MVP discussion, but there's no way I'm going to put LeBron as the MVP over Giannis. You know, Giannis been doing it all year long. He leads his team in multiple categories, and LeBron's only leads his team in assists. You know, it's kind of funny that you don't have the AD even in the discussion of MVP, and he's very largely responsible for the success of the Lakers. The guy leads the team in almost every stat besides assists. So that's crazy. Yeah, Dwight, he relived his career, man. He got that energy back in his system, that battery back in his back. So Dwight Howard is back. You know. Kawhi Leonard's a beast. but he doesn't play enough he doesn't play enough regular season games to get MVP though. I mean, you could definitely make that case, Zach. You could definitely make that case. You know, LeBron's 35 years old, so there's a lot of guys that could probably put above him right now.
Hopefully we'll be back on Thursday. Practice. We're talking about practice. That's what we've got here today. A practice.
Practice. We're talking about
some
practice.
moments to see, I think, especially led by J.R. Smith. Fun to see him get going. Some defense at the rim.
Practice. We're talking about practice.
But again, just trying to get your game legs.
I think so, because I think the Clippers got too much firepower for the Lakers. If they're not injured and everybody's there available to play, I think they should beat the Lakers. Oh, the best jerseys ever? That's a good question. I don't know. I would say probably the Cavaliers have a lot of choices because they have like 10 different jerseys, the Cavaliers. They wear their retro jerseys. They wear a bunch of jerseys. So I would say the Cavaliers got some good colors. I like their jerseys. I like the burgundy red color. You know, even though the team suck, I still like the colors of their jerseys. All right, let's get back to the action, y'all.
We do know that.
Yes, it is. 71-65. Lakers are up.
And he plays big. I mean, he's a guy that stands, 6'7"?
Yeah.
But given an opportunity, he plays a good
Actually,
basketball.
these guys, they get an opportunity now to play with this extra minutes.
Oh, Captain America, Alex Caruso.
He can create
Count that.
He's athletic.
Nice pass by Alex Caruso.
Play some of the day with all the veterans being out. Of course, we can't see anything right now because the screen is out.
Yeah.
But,
We
it's good to hear the basketball sounds anyway.
Listen, we have to apologize to everybody.
Yeah, man, the Cavs always have they wear a bunch of different jerseys. That's why I like. They got like a bunch of
Yeah, I
colors.
do have the game in here.
Okay,
Really.
if you have the
And let's see who's on the floor.
This is your opportunity.
Alex Caruso is on the
I know
floor.
you've done it before,
Oh,
but
he's a pro.
he is a total
Or
pro.
like a young Howard.
Let's see who else.
And you can lead us
Amuchi-
for the next couple of minutes.
Mookie Mara is on the
Just
floor.
give you the lineup. See who's on the floor right now. So you've got Caruso,
Let him explain it to you.
K-Cock, and KCP. So Vogel said
KCP.
You're going to see a lot of these young guys in the action tonight. And
Fat Jared Dudley
I really feel like that's them too. So 74-69.
He's wild.
Is the score.
walking off some of them whoppers,
Michael,
man.
what would you like to see here in half number 2 for the Lakers? Specifically.
Yeah, I like the Celtics black jerseys.
Oh, okay.
Those
there we
are
go.
pretty
So
nice.
usually go Mike. I mean, so this is about the young guys. Okay, so I think you're gonna
Yep.
have veterans
We're
like
talking about the red and yellow Rocket jerseys. Those are nice.
But what can Tatum Horton do? And right now, he just blocked Ish Smith at the rim. Got called for a foul, Billy Mack. What is it that he can do
74-69.
in the context of a playoff game? Like, can Vogel call upon him? Can he bring K-Cock in a certain circumstance?
Lakers are
That's
up.
what they want to see here. They want to give these guys a chance to play against real NBA competition because you never know what's going to happen in the
I know,
They
right?
have an injury. Who knows what's going to come in terms of it. Obviously, everybody.
He was sucking up to LeBron. Maybe that's why.
Does not get in the bubble at all.
He's
But
the hype
really
man
want
for
to make
LeBron
sure that all
James.
17 guys in the roster, as Smith is shooting free throws right now, can play, and that's really what they're looking for.
Jared Dudley looked like he ate way too much Whoppers, man. KCP is he's just here, bro. He's not doing good or bad. He's just floating around.
Traylon, whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
Taylor's
My man.
But he really, his talent and his skills really intriguing. Who would you compare him to in the league?
Maybe I don't know, Raptor. Maybe it's because he has
Caruso's bringing the ball to the floor. He's-
I don't know, man. He talks a lot, but he does very little.
He can put the ball on the floor. He can shoot the three, but he's got a big body, long wingspan.
Those was nice jerseys. I agree with
For the
you.
Wizards,
Those definitely nice jerseys.
Short round getting called for the foul, and that's really what it's about.
And again, let me just tell everyone, whether if you're watching on Spectrum or NBA TV, whatever, the sign of the times. None of us are in Orlando.
Horton Tucker is playing.
Broadcast.
Rookie for the Lakers.
The TNT broadcasters will be there. ABC, ESPN will be in and out. We are social.
Yeah, Dudley a good dude, but
here on
damn.
the Spectrum Sports.
I'm kind of wondering, like, why he playing sometimes. Why is he even on the team?
We have lost our monitors. We can't see what's going on, but Mike Trudell has it, so we are deferring to Michael. But just that's what's going to crop up, I think.
Finals MVP,
MVP.
Jared Dudley with 5 points. Finals MVP.
It's all yours again.
Be a little hybrid. So Caruso going to feed Kaycock inside for 2. Kaycock really strong as a screen roll dive man. Michael Thompson.
72, 76.
And Caruso has gotten some time spending out.
Be right back, y'all.
Also going to get his force in the other end. Ford Tucker crossing midcourt, kicking out to Caruso on the baseline.
Hey, let me ask you this. You know, you are a young man. You've seen the way this game is now equal with so many outside shooting. If you had the choice, Trudell, I mean, say a low post guy, a big guy with a Kaycock who can just destroy you in the post, or a guy with a step outside with a big guy and shoot threes, which big guy would you prefer?
Well, here's my answer: Anthony Davis. Some people
All right, man. I'm about to get some grub on with this game too.
Nice pass from Alex Caruso. Excuse me, from Taylor Horton Tucker. But yeah, I still would probably rather have a real classic screen roll big that gets to the hoop. If I have to pick between the two. But I mean, having some spacing, it is becoming increasingly important. Yeah. Hachimura on the other end.
To a certain extent, yeah, man. He needs the Finals MVP. But I mean, you can make a case he got robbed for 2015 Finals MVP.
Washington Wizards right now in double figures, leading scorer for the Lakers.
I got the Clippers winning the championship, so I'm going with Kawhi Leonard.
Danny Green tipped it for 13. Everybody who's played has scored except for THT.
You heard the bench.
And it's not by like a superstar thing. I think the Clippers and Lakers superstars cancel each other out. It's about the role players and the supporting cast. That's the main reason why I got the Clippers winning.
This year, what impressed you about Kaycock?
So, I mean, his aggressiveness and his rebounding is the first thing, as you're going to see some the ball jumping all over the place, finding talent.
But I do think the Lakers win 2021, but they lose this season.
A bit, of course, as he is the one out of us that actually played at this level. But rebounding translates the most to me. If you're a great rebounder at the college level, you're going to be a great rebounder at the next level. In Kaycock, as I mentioned again, North Carolina Wilmington, so effective on that end. He just had a nice putback, Michael, over the Wizards. That's just a skill to me that you're born with. And you got to have the requisite height at a certain point, but that's what Kaycock does best.
Yeah, he's got a desire to be a good rebounder, the determination. He knows that's where he makes his bread and butter. And you're right, that translates, that kind of energy, that kind of commitment can translate at any level of basketball a lot easier than, say, trying to figure out, discover where your offensive game is going.
Well, Kaycock just scored again inside the rim, again from Taylor Horton Tucker, and these guys played a lot of two-man games.
Hopefully I get my Spoogie pretty soon. Kiwi Strawberry Spoogie. And it makes them the best. Raptors got L jerseys 14, no doubt.
That's right, and look, that's what happens when you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
Yeah, they got size over the Clips.
Tough to get by.
But the Clippers got them dogs.
In fact, if you think about
they got them Rough Riders, man. They got them dogs. Dudes that just get up in your grill.
Years for the Lakers, they really got a chance to work in their two-way players like Alex Caruso.
Ooh, that's a good one, Zach.
So many good vets. Right,
I'm going with the Celtics. They got some star power. So if the stars show up, I think the Celtics will win.
The value of those guys getting to play for South Bay is Kaycock, hands off KCP, nice drive, although no foul called on Thomas Bryant.
By the way, Shabazz with 14.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Raptor. I mean, it could go either way. You know, the Raptors, they're like the San Antonio Spurs of the East. They are a tremendously good team. The Raptors are a great team, even without Kawhi Leonard. So, I mean, it depends on who gets hot, really.
So KCP looked like he might have tweaked an ankle.
But you know, in playoffs, the stars have the ball a lot of the time.
So he's walking that off right now.
Oh, shit. It's 82.
Yes,
78.
He got tangled up with Thomas Bryant, but he's walking it off.
Lakers are, but they could mess around and still lose.
As opposed to the trainer as Bond.
Man, Beverly is a beast on the defensive end, man. You see what he did to LeBron on that last play? He just gets all up in your grill. He's not afraid. You know, this is a guy that paid money to go to the NBA out of his own salary. You know, he's a rough rider, man. He's a tough kid from Chicago. You know, Chicago cats, they're tough, man.
You saw the early threes as Caruso was going to drive in the paint, kick out. Nice.
Yeah, that could happen. That could definitely happen.
Drains a three-pointer. That's going to be really important if THT can get his perimeter shot going. But Billy, back to Kuzma. To me, and I'm curious to get Michael's thought on this, he still represents the most upside that the Lakers have. He's the guy.
Oh, Raptor, you sold on the Heat?
Given more minutes and opportunity.
What is about the Miami Heat that
that
you sold on that to make them to the conference finals?
It's an area that could really help the Lakers go to that next.
It's 85-81.
Against it in the previous game against Orlando.
4-point
We're
lead.
talking about Kuzma if he comes back. Because I want to ask you guys a question about Kyle Kuzma, who he reminds you of, and who he could possibly turn into the rest of this year and the years to come.
It's a big step. Yeah, so I probably need a new car.
Oh, man.
I'm thinking, what is that? That is
Yeah, they
great.
are. They can shoot the three ball.
That's a great car. Cool.
They got a two-way player in
I think
Jimmy
Toyota
Butler.
would be awesome. Look at that.
But I think Toronto,
Wow. I gotta say, this is a great
Milwaukee,
deal.
and
Toyota comes with no cost.
Boston are just better.
Looks like it's a perfect time to get a Camry.
But anything can happen.
We make it easy.
With Domino's, $5.99 mix.
Yeah, check me out, y'all.
A family of 4 for about $3 per
Street
person.
Fighter. Y'all, how many of y'all old
Since
school
we
growed up on
spend
Street
so
Fighter?
much time with our families at home.
Growed up on Street Fighter, bro. How many of you guys actually growed up on that? Yeah. You're right. Then, and I think starting next season, we won't have no fans either. So for the 2021 season, for the NBA, there won't be no fans. Yeah, man. You know, I rock with them games, and yo, we gonna do some NFL games live too. Definitely gonna get some of my Eagles in there. You know, because the channel is called Prince Sports, so it's not just NBA. It's every other sport except for boxing, because I do boxing on another channel. Most consistent team? Well, Milwaukee's one of them. No, they've been playing great all season long. So Milwaukee's definitely one of them. Yeah, the Raptor, you took the words out of my mouth. Even though we said it right after each other.
Picture and he is driving the bus right now.
So now let me ask you about Kuzma. The way he was playing,
All right.
the way he came out just firing.
All right, guys, can you hear the audio? I just need to know if anybody can hear the audio.
Sometimes he teases us a little too much. But can he turn out to be as good as a Jason Tatum? Because when he does go, when he's going well like that, going good as he was the other day, he reminds me a lot of.
Yep, Zach, no.
Yeah, so I mean, look, Tatum has.
Zach, Raphael, can anybody hear the audio? Just asking.
Second half of what he's gone on. Cruz didn't have an opportunity
All
to
right.
do that this season, barring a
All right, good, good. That's all I wanted to
and
know.
AD didn't play. Meanwhile,
We could go back to our debate.
Jared Dudley. He's going to take Ishmael all the way to the rim. Nice finish with the right. So Caruso, Billy, and Michael beating Ish off the dribble and finishing at the rim. Very cool. Like to see that.
Yeah. Very impressive, Alex Caruso.
The Knicks hired Tim Tibbs
So far, Caruso's
for the coach.
than any
My damn Knicks.
so far this afternoon.
He's gonna run all those young players to the ground, man. The Nuggets are a sleeper team in the West. They're one of the great, best teams in the West that nobody's talking about. They got bigs, they got perimeter players, they got defense, they got everything you can ask for.
The physicality of this Laker team.
But it's Denver, so nobody wants to talk about it.
During the course of the year. Frank Vogel said,
But your boy you talk about, because I talk about all sports.
in the NBA, and it's held true during the regular season, and Mike, it's held true now in the stretch.
Well, he's not the best.
Strongest?
He's not the best physical.
LeBron's one. This is not in no particular order. LeBron, Greek Freak.
Well, it was for a while.
Let's see, strongest.
When Shaq joined the Lakers in 2000, 2001, he was just destroying the league. Everybody's getting out of his way. That's the most
Ron Greek Freak.
physical specimen I've ever seen.
Joe Embiid is pretty strong.
And
TJ Tucker is strong, yeah, he is. Oh, Russell Westbrook, because he's a dog.
Yeah, that's going to be
So, Zion, forget, yes, Zion. So wait, Zion, LeBron, Greek Freak, Joe Embiid, and let's throw a guard in here. Let's throw the mini pit bull. Eric. Oh, you already got him. Eric Bledsoe. Damian Lillard. I want to say he's strong. He's more crafty and skillful.
You know, it may be a.
But those would be my 5 strongest guys. Yeah, Dwight's still strong, but he's not strong like how he used to be. It's 90 to 85.
He is looking like prime time.
I was Embiid strong. I mean, he's a big dude, man. He can still get up in there in the post.
Second in triple doubles in the league, 11th in scoring.
And it ain't like he's been 2 minutes.
Oh, you know what? Let's take Embiid off that list and replace him with Jimmy Butler. Because Jimmy Butler be attacking the basket a lot. But don't sleep on Embiid, Raptor. He still can score in the post. He's still a center. Oh, and the Joker is strong. The Joker is strong. Being heavy is still playing bully ball. I'll be right back.
Even though he had some help with Kyrie Irving, of course, and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, man, but still, he has been the local guy. Don't make time. That's a lot of responsibility.
Corner 3 from Alex Caruso. Switch, and again, his second 3-pointer in 3 attempts so far. He's 3 for 5 on off on the field. 14 points, 6 assists from AC Fresh. Nice development for the Lakers again. No Avery Bradley for the duration. Rondo on another 4 to 6 weeks at least. And they're looking for our AC Fresh, Alex Caruso to step up. He's played really well for these. That is rapper name now, AC Fresh? That is his Twitter and Instagram.
Your top 5 strongest? Dwight, Steven Adams, Zion, Bron, Giannis. Okay. Giannis, Zion's strong too, but he's strong with weight and muscle. Oh, Alex Caruso with another 3. LeBron loving it. It's 97, 85. 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
Caruso stay with us by 2 down. He's not going anywhere. Here's Hachimura. He's guarded by Dudley. Going to get it right back. With the left hand, smooth to the basket.
Alex Caruso out here balling. Captain America with the shield.
With the close out rather, the scrimmages. And AC showing distance.
Woo!
Just dunking for the Caruso. It's also hit through.
Crowder is beefy. Crowder is beefy. He's beefy with those Mickey D's. Oh, man. Most improved? The first time All-Star, Brandon Ingram. He elevated his game beyond what people was thinking. Some people was about to say he was be a flop. Siakam's out there too. Siakam's an All-Star this year too. Jason Tatum. Yeah, he a beast. He was playing before the COVID hit. He was beasting, man. He was on a run. He was on a tear. Gotta stop eating this. Stop. I'm done. I'm not eating this no more. No more chocolate chip cookies. I'm good. 85-90. I believe it's 85-90. No. We was busy debating and talking about other stuff. I took my eyes off the game a little bit. Lakers are up, yes. They're up by 5. Who's your defensive player of the year? Bam Adebayo.
Yeah,
beast.
what he's done defensively.
That's that Miami Heat.
Pushing, driving, shooting, and finally getting an opportunity after fouling out in 12 minutes.
Ben Simmons still a suspect on shooting though, bro.
10 points in the quarter.
If I had to depend on him for shooting, I let him shoot all day long because I know my team would beat the 76ers if I depended on him to shoot.
His sister Megan's wedding back on July.
I'll tell you in a minute, bro. Wait till he comes back.
Stay in the bubble with his teams. And,
Dion Waiters is in 4 minutes left. Third quarter, 4 minutes left, and the score went up. It's 87 to 97. Lakers up.
Championship. That championship drive starts again in a couple of days. And Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo with a layup. Now the score is 99-87. Oh yeah, I've been to MSG a bunch of times. I was there for the Jordan double nickel game. 55, and Jordan dropped 55 on it. Then you hit Bill Wellington with the pass for the last shot. Michael Jordan busting the Knicks' ass.
Well, there's the offense. Yeah, I mean, Philly, the thing that stands out about is you're going to see a little lefty kind of maybe leaning hook here. But the thing that stands out about him is his length and just how springy he is.
Charles Barkley can't do a lot of stuff right, bro.
When we think about JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard, and Antetokounmpo is still growing.
He never finishes a sentence. You notice that? Well, LeBron James is the number one player in the league. Listen here. Giannis Antetokounmpo, if you get him, listen here. You know what I'm saying?
I think Cousins is better than Jones. I'll take him right now.
He never finishes a sentence, bro. Never finishes a sentence. It just goes from half of a sentence to another sentence.
He's as good as his brother someday.
Woo-hoo.
His brother's special, man.
Yes. Movie time, baby.
Giannis, Michael. Giannis.
Oh. Yes.
Washington down 101-87.
Philippine style, baby. Smoothie.
The former Laker. Pull up jump shot on its way, and down it goes. That's good play. Troy Brown Jr. He missed the first scrimmage, sprained right thumb, but
yeah, you can make a case he's still the best. I got Kawhi Leonard though. If LeBron's the best basketball player in the league, he's gonna have to beat Kawhi this year.
6%.
I'm not giving him no more passes. You got to win. You didn't make the playoffs last year. You lost your title for best player. Now you got to take it back.
That's thrown right out of bounds. And look out, don't get hurt.
It's movie time, you know it, Zach.
Is that good?
Philippine style.
It's good.
After this game over, man, I'm about to take hand out somewhere. No, I gotta take my baby girl out somewhere, man. Look how she treats me, man. Look how she treats me. You gotta love it, man.
Hey, Mike Trudell, you talked to Dion with some interviews.
That was good.
Happy for this second, third chance, whatever this may be for him in his career.
Oh,
yeah. So last game, of course.
Oh yeah, you know that banana. We have one that has bananas in it. All that strawberry bananas.
Here. He said he's just been super thankful, super grateful how much everybody's embraced him. Frank Vogel just asking him to do what he's good at, create his own shot, shoot when he's open, bounce off guys off the dribble as he drives to the paint. So, like, he's loving life so far.
Yeah, man, we can't. If Kawhi Leonard beats LeBron, wins the championship this year, he's the best player in the league until further notice. Somebody has to beat him.
Experience, of course, will not be participating.
Luka's not better than LeBron, no. Right, who said that?
Second round of the playoffs.
Luka's idol is LeBron James. He looks up to LeBron.
Don't hurt yourself, LBJ. Then you have shoes on.
You really think Luka better than LeBron right now?
Attitude like that, like you say,
Boy, he has been relishing this opportunity with his teammates. He has embraced the bubble experience.
Let him know, Raptors.
When it first came out, maybe they're going to start the season again without fans. And he said,
what makes Luka better than LeBron right now?
They had a point of saying the other day, we know you're watching.
In your opinion.
Whatever device, whatever television, we feel your energy.
That's my boy, though, you know.
Yeah. I mean,
If he think Luka better, he think Luka better.
But since they can't be there from now, you still get to play the game.
I say with my chest out. Let him know. I say with my chest out. You don't care.
Smith. Got it again. These teams met once in the regular season back at the end of November. Lakers won handily.
Luka like the next Larry Bird.
As Hachimura scores the bucket. They were going to meet again before the regular season ended. It was going to be part of a long 6-game Eastern road trip, which of course never came to fruition. Quick Cook pull up in the lane. Nice soft touch for Hughes.
Okay, 106 to 93.
Had those hot streaks that we saw.
1 minute left in the fourth quarter. Yeah, he's playing.
Back out now to Hachimura. Turn, full turn, and shoot, score.
Hachimura scores. He's holding the Wizards in this game. Man, it may be like only 2:30 by the time this game ends. You still got time to go play.
Yeah, they're working on it.
I could continue watching my marathon too.
Draft picks.
Yeah.
So continuing to get better. And Billy, it was so good. Found out it was more of like an energy waffle that LeBron had earlier.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes, it wasn't a cookie. Yes.
How do you find this out so quickly?
Well, there were people there.
You had your ways.
Yeah.
What's an energy waffle? I've never heard of that. What is that?
hold
No, they didn't have those, Michael, with the Showtime Lakers?
No. Can you put syrup on it?
No, I don't think so. I think the whole point is you take it out of the pack and then you put it in your mouth. So
It's a waffle without syrup. It's kind of dry, isn't it?
actually, one of my sons eats his waffles without syrup.
What?
I know.
You're not raising your
I don't
kids.
get it. I don't get it.
Michael, you must have ketchup on yours. You have to have ketchup on
It's
everything.
got out with eggs.
Yeah.
Isaac Bonga.
All right.
Now the corner knocked away from behind by Deion Waiters with the steal and then picked up by Antetokounmpo. Waiters Island going to pull up from 3. Going to roll around and off and fire.
And Deion Waiters misses. 106 to 95.
I've been staying at the yacht resort near the Epcot area of Disney World. Yacht the Beach Club and sister resorts. Lakers at the Grand Destino.
You mean like actually staying on yachts?
It's the yacht club.
That's a good question.
I stayed at the yacht.
If KD never went to the Warriors, there's a good chance the Warriors still would have went to the finals. But would they have been able to beat LeBron again?
Orlando?
I don't know.
No, I guess not. Orlando's got
But I tell you this much: it took LeBron and Kyrie Irving 7 games, and it took them to play lights out basketball to beat the Warriors. So you never know.
Amenity that is made available to them.
But they're too tall to go on the rides.
They'll make a check.
I tried to ride Space Mountain one time. The guy wouldn't let me get on. Said I was too big. I was so mad.
Blocked by Bonga. Bonga those long strides out of the backcourt, lays it off.
Luka is definitely beast. Like that. Huh?
And that's the end of quarter.
Well, Lakers are looking good.
Oh, look at the fake fans.
50% for the game.
Right.
Offense.
They cheering. They got fake fans in the crowd for this game.
On Thursday against those hated Clippers.
Well, MJ was going to win championships with or without Scottie Pippen. Somebody else would have been the number 2, though. MJ won a championship in 1991. Scottie Pippen wasn't an All-Star. Yeah, you see that? Virtual fans.
Making a double for $1 more. Order now, no contact delivery. This is the Toyota Mirai fuel cell electric vehicle. It has an EPA estimated 312-mile driving range. And now, a certified used Mirai comes with a $15,000 fuel card, a 165-point inspection, an 8-year, 100,000-mile fuel cell system warranty, as well as an incredible zero APR. Visit an authorized Mirai dealer today to discover.
Oh, so let me mute this one. Why did you show the commercial break? I was muted. Why did you show commercial break? Get down now! Well, I tell you what, this is the first team where LeBron's playing with just one All-Star. Usually he would have 2, right? A big 3 to win the championship. But this time he only got 1. So there's no other All-Star other than AD that he's playing with. That will change next season, though. It's like that. Nah, they're just speaking their piece, man. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, just talking our sport debates. Alex Caruso, all-time great. Well, he's playing like an all-time great in this game. He's beasting. That's Captain America right there. You want me to post up that material that you had? I can edit it.
Like that. It's-
Well, yeah. Well, hold up. We all know LeBron ain't no MJ. That's for damn sure. LeBron's great, but he's no Michael Jordan.
Hit 12 with Caruso hitting.
Mike, if Mike didn't retire, Mike would have had 7 to 8 championships.
Waiters, Cook, and we'll wait to see again. We're in Los Angeles watching off of a monitor.
Yeah, I know how you feel,
He's in a
but
different room.
trying to debate LeBron over Jordan is a debate that doesn't go in LeBron's favor, bro. There's nothing to prove that LeBron's better than Jordan.
All the players back in their full strength. Quite a game.
Bonga under the Wagner. And he'll score. For Wagner. The two-man game underneath. 106-100. Lakers have posted their two highest scoring quarters of the scrimmages today. 38 in the first and 37 in the third. Lakers.
Now those Warriors with Durant, Steph, they would have gave the Bulls problems. Yeah, they would. I don't know who would have won, but they would have gave the Bulls problems. That's for damn sure. That team was an all-time great team. I mean, they won 3 out of 5 championships. So you got to give them credit. But I tell you this much, Mike would have beat the hell out of the Dallas Mavericks, especially in 2011.
You got any brothers, Billy Mack?
I do. Older brother Bob.
Who's a better athlete, you or him?
I was, but he's a very talented individual. Let's just say that. In fact, he might be watching right now up in the Bay Area.
He's gotta be watching
He and his
this little
family.
No.
Watching on NBA TV. Brother Bob. Good man. Here is a rebound taken by Wagner. Bob there to Bonga.
Yeah, Raptor, you're right.
Now the Wizards will bring it up.
Jordan was dropping 40 plus on Phoenix Suns that had 3 All-Stars back then. Yep, 31 is still in your prime. What's up? We got hand over there. She chilling, relaxing. She made me Filipino style Scooby. Man, we got no Philippine love today, man. On our last stream, we had a lot of Filipinos up in here.
It's because he's so sleepy. It's 5 in the morning in the Philippines.
Oh, it's 5 in the morning. Okay. I got a couple Filipino followers in here. I think mainly because of Hannah Sports come on here sometimes. You know, so I think so.
Girls and such on the scoreboard. 7-0 run by the Wiz, and they're down by 4. 106 to 102.
102 to 106.
Young team.
9 minutes left in the game.
Season. They had 21 players appear in uniform. Quinn Cook all the way. He gets fouled.
Yeah,
Down to
that
the pick he goes.
he get full credit for that 2016, man. That was one of my best finals.
In the starting lineup. Comparison.
London's close to the Philippines. Yep, you know it. I'll be going back to the Philippines this year. Zimbalis.
I believe.
I'm gonna have to be the only one to rep for the Philippines right now because nobody else jumping in.
the explosive John Wall, the all-star.
That's from the Philippines.
To see him for so many years.
Hey, by the way, one of the greats that ever put on a Washington jersey and Baltimore jersey.
We got London in the building. We got Sacramento, California.
With his number,
We got a lot of states. We got the T.O.
Thursday.
I played against him as a young player.
Playoff Rondo not coming. I don't know if he's coming back in time though, because he broke his wrist, right? Oh, what up, Texas? Raphael from Texas. H-Town in the house.
Oh, 108, 104. You got Dudley in the game for the Lakers. The San Diego area, and then went to BC. Horton Tucker will cross over. Gets in very deep. 8:50 to go. Fourth quarter. Go inside out. Cook with 6 to shoot. JR, you know he's got an option. JR through the legs. JR waits just a second, leads it, and scores it. Yes, sir. Knock it down, JR.
The 96 Bulls, one of the greatest teams ever. Ever. They had defense, offense. What a greatly put together team.
Cook. 6 out of 7 from 3. Knocked down. Cook wants a foul. He's not going to get it. And we've got a whistle in the backcourt.
Watch this pass, this shot from J.R. Smith. He had to so double clutch the end. Dude, balls guys behind
Oh,
had a chance to block it.
J.R. Smith with a double clutch 3. You saw that?
Like he's Ric Flair.
Woo!
I like that.
Double clutch 3 for J.R.
Ric
Smith.
Flair move right there. You know,
That
Ric
was
Flair,
nasty.
I do. All time.
No, he saw it.
Correct
You
yourself.
say number 1?
Oh, he's by far the best.
Bounce. Smith loses control of it.
Yup, Raptor, you know it. You got to show and prove.
Knocked out of bounds. Smith came back.
J.R. got four with that layup. He wanted to, instead of just a layup, huh? He was forced to shoot the 3.
Gerald taken out of bounds with the long reach of Bonga, the 7-foot wingspan of Isaac Bonga. Antetokounmpo with the headband, bumps into Wagner, knocks down Wagner. Loose basketball, it'll be Laker ball. 111-104. Again, upcoming. The Clippers, Toronto, Utah, Oklahoma.
Let me read the score first.
Next Wednesday.
It's 111, 104. Lakers are up.
We've seen that. You talked about it earlier.
Contes Antetokounmpo is in.
Yeah, it's
Juan Cook.
Bag. In this fourth quarter,
Fat Jared Dudley. J.R. Smith. But he on fire right now. He must have smoked a lot of weed because he hit a lot of shots. Quentin Tucker is in.
Play in certain situations.
So that's who's on the floor right now.
If they're down and back up big.
Let me ask both of you, because so many good things have happened to the Lakers this year. And
Antetokounmpo just got his shit blocked.
Antetokounmpo, down he goes, and the block is made. We'll get to that question in a moment. Wide open from
That Henny's on fire right now, though.
Tucker has it. So many good things have happened. What are you most concerned about? What are you most concerned about? I'll start with you, Mike Trudell, coming into play on Thursday.
Well, I mean, so I think the one question.
7 minutes left, bro. In the fourth quarter.
What they were going to do off the bench show.
111 to 104, my man.
And was there going to be a guy? But I felt like that you had that covered not just with Caruso
Yep,
and
top
Wagner,
7.
but Kuzma and AD.
I go with that.
Spots can play make there as well. So if I had to give you one concern, it's just simply staying healthy. I think you could say that for any team in the postseason, in NBA history, really, Michael. But
what damaged Kobe's career was he was with Shaq. He had to play second fiddle to Shaq.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about
There can't be 2 alphas. There can only be one. As a superstar, you have to be the alpha, too.
Rondo's going to come back eventually. But other than that, man, these Lakers are poised and loaded and ready to go. They've got everything they need.
Cook will bring it into the front court, try baseline. Bonga's behind him. He'll bring it back out after the quick throw.
Who's your top 5, Raptor?
Coming up on 7 minutes remaining. Little shake and bake by Taylor Horton Tucker. Down goes Jerome Robinson. That's going to be an offensive foul. He might be hurt.
Horton Tucker just ran over him with his shoulder.
Yeah, he did. He's a big guy, too.
Tucker's over his shoulder. He's Derrick Henry coming through the line.
Well, that's a good question.
Derrick Henry.
I'm going with Kobe, though.
Looks like the NFL will be ready to go.
Oh, yeah. Let's hope so. Are they going to bounce back this year?
I would hope so. I just hope we'll get a chance to see a game.
Mainly because Kobe's career lasted a little longer. Tim Duncan became somewhat of a role player later in his career. Kobe was always able to maintain all-star status throughout his career.
20 for JR as he goes to the bench.
Are you going to invite me in studio luxury suite?
You know, Stu's only coming up, but this is sweet.
But Tim Duncan got a little better accolades, though, individually.
At the last moment by the Lakers. They will bring it up again.
And there was a couple years you could make a case Tim Duncan was better than Kobe for a couple seasons. But I think overall Kobe was a better player than Tim Duncan for a longer amount of time.
Dutch is open. Look at that little box out. Monty Moore quickly ran him over and fouled him. Then we'll take a break. Fourth quarter action at Disney.
Lakers with a 7.
Quan Cook's in the game.
6 minutes to go before we get back to real action.
Okay. That's a nice list, bro. I like that list.
This summer, we'll be traveling in a cabin where every seat
I like that list, Raptors.
and all baggage flies free. So fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the panoramic views. Nissan is offering non-stop routes to summer.
And now is the best time to get into a new Nissan. Get a low $149 per month lease on the 2020.
Oh, you about to pit Tim Duncan over Kobe? I mean, they both got something in common. They both had to play sidekicks at some point in their career. Tim Duncan wasn't always the alpha, the number one on his team. Now, Tim Duncan's accolades, yes. Tim Duncan's accolades is better than Kobe's. Kobe's individual accolades fall short to a lot of players. Some, I mean, you can make the case some of it was due robbery, you know, whether it was MVPs or something, but nevertheless, it is what it is. You know, the record books show he only has one MVP, such and such. So, I mean. Yeah, Nash won it in 06 and 06. Was it 07? No, Nash won it in 05 and 06, right? 05, yeah. 06, Nash shouldn't get that. You know, you got to reward the best player that has the best record. That usually gets the MVP. If your team has the best record and you're the superstar on the team and you're playing like an all-star, that's credence to getting an MVP award. What players are you giving me a choice between?
Until the Clippers and the Lakers. The Suns.
Now you're asking who I'd have, Kobe or Tim Duncan?
And then they will face a team that they are chasing to try to get into the play-in. They'll play the Nets on Sunday. They do not play the Magic, so they will not get an opportunity.
Well, if it's me,
to game up on them, but they do get the completed Nets, as Mike Trudell was talking about, on Sunday. Halfway through this final quarter,
well,
going 12
I probably picked Tim Duncan for the simple fact that I'm a scorer. I play ball myself, so I don't want a guy that would take the ball out of my hand a little bit. So I'd rather have Tim Duncan because he fits better in the team system.
Will bounce, collected by Cook, back down to Dion.
111, 107.
Pull back for two, and Raiders has it again.
Hey.
Has another bucket.
But Tim Duncan, Shaq, and Kobe, they were always fighting for the 2000s era. So Kobe wasn't always the clear-cut best player in the league because he had to deal with some years of Tim Duncan, and he had to play sidekick to Shaq. So he wasn't always the alpha.
To the Lakers.
Robinson, 5 of 18, so Youngster's getting his shots up. Taking advantage of his playing time in 24 minutes. 18 shots in 24 minutes.
That's called taking advantage.
What's up?
and he's just 5 for 8.
Where you chiming in from?
Washington.
Damn right, yeah, hell yeah, Shaq deserved them MVP. They can't because he was so damn dominant. Nobody could stop him.
By now has seen at least one of these scrimmages. And
that dude had a turnaround move that was unstoppable, just like Kareem's hook shot. And he was unstoppable because of his arms. He had those big ass elbows. The minute he turned around and dunked on you, you couldn't do nothing about it because his arms were so damn big, you didn't want to take an elbow. That depends who you're replacing Kobe with. No, if you replace Kobe with Allen Iverson, Shaq still gets some championships. No, remember in the finals, AI said the biggest problem was Shaq. That's the only guy they couldn't stop was Shaq. You know, Iverson, he went back and forth with Kobe a little bit. He even outplayed Kobe sometimes in the finals. But Shaq was the biggest missing answer.
Much looking at next season, but you know what he's going to try to put in place.
Back to eating again.
To eventually to that group, because that's a really, really young group of Knicks there on that roster.
He's a hands-on type.
Yo, Zach, we doing fries and chicken, Zach.
Someone is to be more of a teacher to these younger guys, teach them the way to play the game the right way. Because Tim is very.
All right, 115.
So he's going to show them guys how to.
107.
Even though they're young players,
you know it.
In the league right away, so he's good in that regard. And he's got a winning percentage overall as a coach. So. And it's a smart defensive-minded coach, so it's going to be a good match. As long as those players are willing to mature and live up to their responsibility, they'll get along just fine.
You know, Billy, unrelated, I don't know if I've ever seen Devontae Cacok play a game in which he had more than...
I got the Lakers, even though they're not up by much.
Get 10 rebounds. He's played 10 so far.
It's only 4 minutes left.
I remember seeing him during Summer League, Mike, and I just was so impressed.
You know it, Raptor.
His nose for the basketball, and you're so
I'll be right back, y'all.
I called for the push-off a moment ago. Here's Utah, who's just been signed.
Why isn't he playing for the Jazz?
Yeah, he was. With Utah.
Think about it, Trudell.
Trudell, he made that joke on me early before we went on the air.
He had that one.
Oh, he had it in the bag, ready to go.
The Utah Jazz? How could they not sign him?
Yeah, it's such a brilliant joke that we don't even need to follow up on it. Let it lay out there.
Dudley with the screen out. Pick up the Lakers 3-on-1. Shovel pass underneath. There is Devontae, and he blows the layup. Let's see if the Lakers can finish this off. Up by 8, 3.5 to go. Hang in the air, off the rim. Taken by the Lakers.
That was number 10, Billy.
Yep, there it is. Double digits in 11 minutes. 11 points, a double-double.
Quentin Cook got blocked already.
Jerry Grant, by the way, back in the league. He's in the game. We're at number 22. Signed as one of the replacement players.
So, Goodell, you're saying that if Cacok could play 40 minutes a game, he averages 40 rebounds a game?
110 to 115.
Well, look, you have to adjust it a little in the per 36, but if you play that much, Michael, you get 20.
Wow, they got to start him. The Lakers with a 5-point lead here with 3 minutes to go. Let's hope the Lakers can finish it off in a positive way. Let's go to Max open for overtime.
Why would your kids need a green light debit card? Well, they're gonna need money sometimes. What if you could make a simple checklist for chores and tie that to their allowance in the Greenlight app, putting chores and allowance on autopilot? Imagine how easy that would make things. Greenlight.
Baseball is back, and T-Mobile is your ticket to the game. Now, T-Mobile is Sprint customer.
Game's about to be over. I think about 3 minutes left. 110 to 115, I think. Wizards about to take that L. Yo, hit him up. Why do you want to see the Rockets and Jazz so much? Is it a matchup thing or an entertainment thing? Okay, it's a matchup thing. Yeah, you could put up some historic numbers against the Jazz, bro. For sure. Yep. That should be the main event right there. Lakers and Clippers. And they're about to do battle on the 31st. Actually, the 30th. Sorry. Back to the action, y'all.
I remember watching them play in the finals games with the Warriors, and the Warriors were the finals every year. He used to drive me crazy because he'd get hot like this and wouldn't stop. Listen,
The Warriors, one of the 8 teams that are at home watching all of this. Taylor Horton Tucker gets blocked, and there's Utah, who was first team All G League this year. Getting an opportunity with Washington, getting some late minutes here. 1:15, 1:10, for under 3 minutes to play. Utah casts off, and be short. JR's got the rebound. 20 points, 4 boards, does not have an assist.
Oh, yeah, you know I'm going to do that.
Dishes like the other day.
Definitely going to do that. Lakers and Clippers? What? I'm there, bro. You ain't even got to, you already know.
nice pass, just a little off the line. That's why he was able to finish off the basket.
Antetokounmpo picks up his 7th board.
2 minutes left.
And slowly, the Waiters will bring it across. Again, the depth is taking a hit with no Bradley and no Rondo.
1:15.
Very late. A lot of Laker players did play
1:10.
tonight. Waiters! Exit from 3.
Raiders, Allen.
Dion deep and down.
What is it? 1 of 3 from 3 today. Gerald Smith was 6 out of 7 from 3.
Troy Brown with the bucket in low. By the way, happy birthday tomorrow. Troy Brown turns 21 tomorrow with his Washington team. Dion going to the bucket hard. Inside and out.
Is that what the Russell Waiters now?
He's 7 for 16.
Man, Zach heard you say Bonnie's going to choke. He'll be all over this game. Saying his opinion on it.
Yeah, 26 minutes to play. No deal, no Wallen did it. Somebody's got to score in the backcourt.
Shoot the ball.
Yeah.
A scrimmage.
Celtics do look good this year. Celtics, Bucks, Raptors.
On Spectrum Sportsnet. Join us. Antetokounmpo drives to the basket. He's rejected. Here comes Washington.
It's 1:20, 1:15. A minute to go.
No, and Antetokounmpo gets a hand on it. Wizards another opportunity. Rolls off it now straight away. Robinson. Here he goes. Kind of it goes. It doesn't go.
Man, just set up a jump shot. I don't know why you're doing it. The game's almost over.
Baseball, Dominican players in baseball, so you're not going to get off the island by keeping the bat on your shoulder. And if you're a basketball player, you're not trying to establish yourself in the league. You're not going to stick around the league if you're too bashful to shoot the ball and not be aggressive.
Really quickly, while you're both
Regular season starts on Thursday.
Seconds left. Mike Trudell, it's been what, half a dozen years since the Lakers have made the playoffs, and we're going to see it in 8 games. This organization and mostly these fans, Mike Trudell, have been starved for playoff basketball. And I know it's in the bubble, but LBJ and the Lakers are one of the favorites, if not the favorite, for a title this year. It's going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, of course. I mean, look, when the Lakers moved to Los Angeles in 1960, they were a playoff team all the way through, right? Except for this recent stretch. So nobody knows winning like Lakers fans. And so that's been the expectation. There's so much excitement built into this. And yeah, Billy, the good news is that everybody on the roster, barring just a couple of minor tweaks have got satisfied, is ready to go and healthy to start this seeding games. And that'll be the focus.
119, 116. 57 seconds out. Guess you just let the clock run out, right? Guess you just let the clock run out.
No, he's got to win it all. He's got to win that last game that's going to be played, whatever that is.
Well, we got a scrimmage here, the final one, but we also have a 3-point game. So
That's the brother of
these guys are
Lakers. Yeah, that's the brother of Giannis.
5 remaining in another jump.
Uh-huh.
That's Troy Brown going up against Antetokounmpo, and the Lakers with the lead and the basketball. Out of the court, Waiters. 26 minutes. The Lakers has played more than that. Ian Cook
You got that ninja head there on.
26 minutes this afternoon.
Look at the Raiders. He's been hot. He's been perfect here. They let the double team get the ball this season.
With 3, with 2, right at the shot clock.
Dion Waiters.
What a shot.
Dion Waiters.
Waiters, Allen.
And that might have sealed it. 24 seconds left on its way. Short. Cook has got it. Waiters with 18. JR with 20. The two newcomers putting on a show for the purple.
All right, the Lakers role players pull it off.
10 seconds away.
They beat the Washington Generals without nobody. Without AD or LeBron. All right, see how I got you
He's
scared?
determined to get the shot off, but they sent a double team at him, but he said he's not going to let that deny him. He's going to find a way to get a shot somewhere.
He's off and on, bro. Dion Waiters is off and on.
He looked like a young Kobe Bryant on that.
Michael. He's a walking button.
All right, it's 9 seconds left. 121 to 116. Game's about to be over. Before I head up out of here, you guys can get your final thoughts in. Say what you like to end off the live stream. I want to say shout out to everybody that joined me for this live stream today. We're going to be back for the Lakers and Clippers. That'll be my next one. So shout out to all you basketball fans, sport fans. Thanks for joining. Yeah, you know it. 123, 116. Lakers role players pull it off. Peace, guys. Yes, Captain America, Alex Caruso.